Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how I edit eyes in my portraits. When I did a Facebook Live, a lot of people asked how I bring the eyes out and make them stand out but still look natural. So I want to show you guys exactly how I do that, and it's actually really quick and it's really simple. So I come over here to my layers and I'm going to add a new curves layer, which is right here. And then I'm going to grab the center part of this line and I'm going to drag it up. I know it's going to look kind of crazy. It looks like it's like picnic status, but just bear with me for a second. And then we're going to come down here and bring this in. So we're clicking and dragging. We're adding a lot of contrast in there. And then I kind of play with it and make like an S shape and figure out about what tone I really like. And I'm only focusing on the eyes when I do this. So somewhere around in here works pretty good for me. And then we're going to hit Command I on my keyboard. That is the shortcut to invert the layer. So Command I is going to invert it. And then we're going to do a soft white brush. I do 100% opacity and 100% flow, and then I just dial back the opacity over here. So we're going to paint that on using this soft white brush. You're going to notice it gets pretty turned pretty fast. So there we go. And then you can dial this back right here with this opacity. All the way down, all the way up. So I usually do it at about 50. Somewhere in there usually works for me. And here we go. Here is turning that off and turning that on. And you guys can see how that really pulls it out. Sometimes I'll go up to like 70 if I want a really extra look, but you can zoom out and kind of see about how that's going to really affect it. So yeah, sometimes 70 if I want it to be really drawn into the eyes. I don't usually ever do it at 100 though, because that's like alien status. So yeah, and then here is what that edit looked like finished. This was a pretty dramatic edit. I wanted it to be really bold and really fierce. So that's why it's so extra. But yeah, that is how I edit my eyes. And then I go over and I sharpen them too. So you can see the difference of what that made. It really brings them out and brings the focal point back to the eyes, which is where it's supposed to be for portraits like this. So yeah, I hope that was easy. I hope that was something you can implement pretty fast into your editing if you use Photoshop. If you use Lightroom, then there's definitely brushes and stuff you can use if you choose to. But that's how I do it in Photoshop. So let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you want more like this, some quick like bite-sized editing tutorials, or if you want some lengthier drawn out, maybe from how I got it from here to here. If you want that, I can do that. It's totally up to you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you want to see more of. Thanks so much.